Hey guys, we're gonna be making some awesome teeny weeny mini winnie food, Taco Bell. Okay, so what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna pinch out a little bit of some yellow and red clay. We're gonna mush them together because we're gonna be making a Doritos Los Locos taco. So just go ahead and mix it together, and then you're gonna wanna roll it in a little ball and then pinch it together because this is how we're gonna make our little taco shape. And then you just roll up the sides, so that's easy enough as you can see, but don't do it too much because you don't want the taco to collapse. So now we have our little taco shell. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to get a little bit of brown because we're going to make the little brown corn bits that are in the shells. So you just go ahead and roll that out with your finger, and you're just going to want to like cut out some little bits. I'm using my nails because they're long, but just go ahead and cut them up and put those onto your taco shell. So I'm just breaking them up here. Just teeny, 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 tiny. It's almost like barely noticeable whenever you have them out, but you know that they're there, and you'll see them once they're actually on the taco. Okay, so now that we did that, now we're gonna start with the meat. So go ahead and roll up the meat in your finger, and we're going to be very, very careful, and you put it into your taco like that. Perfect. So now we are going to take a little pin, and I'm just using a needle, like a sewing pin, and I'm just adding a little bit of detail to the meat. So I'm just kind of picking at it a little bit just to make it look all ground up and all that stuff. So just very carefully. So now that we have that, we're going to add the lettuce. So same thing, you're just going to pull out a little bit of green, and you're going to roll it in your fingers, and you are going to carefully place it onto the beef. Just like that. Careful, careful, careful. Don't squish the whole thing. Okay, so now that you have your lettuce in there, go ahead and take your pin and just start picking at the lettuce to kind of create some leaf textures. So, I mean, this is going to be covered with cheese, but you still want to have a little bit there. So, now we're going to make the cheese. So, take a little bit of yellow, a little dash of red, and we're going to mix it together. So, just keep mixing and mixing and mixing it, and then roll it out really teeny tiny, because this is really, really tiny miniature food. They're like the smallest tacos in the world. And I just clipped them with a little bit of scissor, and now I am placing it onto the taco just like that. Look how, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. So now you can see how awesome your Doritos Los Locos tacos is looking. And I even actually made just a regular crunchy taco just because I wanted to. You have to eat a crunchy taco. So there is my crunchy taco also that I made the exact same way, just use different color for the shell. And so now we have our two tacos. So there they are. So cute. And look how small they are. You gotta be careful not to squish them. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bonus thing. We are going to make some nachos. So I just rolled up a little bit of some yellow, and I'm putting a little bit of some brown little speckles in there so it looks like little corn chips, corn tortillas. And I'm using just a little rolled up piece of foil just to add a little bit of texture, because you want it to have like a nice texture to it, a little chip shape. And I also went ahead and did this to my tacos as well, very, very carefully, because you do not want to squish them to death, because then it will not look like a taco, and you don't want that. So here they are with a little bit of texture to them, as you can see. Okay, so after I bake them, now I'm going to put on the yummy, yummy cheese on top of the nachos. So I'm just painting on a little bit of some orange. Oh my gosh, it looks so good and yummy. You gotta have the nacho cheese. Okay, so to make it a little bit more authentic, I cut out a bag to put in the nacho cheese in. The nachos in, so I just used an actual piece of a Taco Bell nacho bag, and I just taped it together, and voila, now you can slip it in there and you are all done. I just also cut out a couple of some pieces of paper, so now you have your tacos, and look how tiny they are. I'm not joking around, you guys, they're the smallest tacos ever. So there you go.